entertaining and good on the inside.
So
that makes them a catfish.
I got you.
It makes perfect sense.
That does make okay. All right.
I forced it. I don't like it. And Scott, I don't like you agreeing with it.
No,
hater.
Oh, so we on. All right, that's cool. That's cool. You ain't gonna tell me that we live while I'm eating my catfish. But welcome to a whole nother episode of Talk Heavy. Once again, I'm your boy Scoop Burgundy.
Who next?
Taj living out.
Who next? All right, it's your boy Scotty. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what we're gonna do.
We're gonna reset.
We're gonna talk about V's fake definition of catfish.
Oh, okay.
Taj right there.
All right, Taj back in.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Keith,
so
give me permission to record, please. Thank you.
I gave you permission to record. Taj, first of all.
Yeah, I signed out my computer. My computer got messed up. Can I? Thank you, sir. I don't appreciate.
I'm going off live, but we giving them all of these bloopers.
They get all these.
They get all these bloopers.
Yeah, they taking the
bloopers because Keith is being disrespectful.
They gonna take the good with the bad.
Y'all need
to take another piece of catfish down.
I'm sick and tired of the high ass debates that's going on right now.
I don't understand why Keith is being a difficult administrator.
I just gave you the permission to record, dog.
I just don't get it.
Let him know. You won't get this foot in your ass. If you want to see
while we waiting, I would like to say I like it, Keith.
You growing it out?
I don't know, guys. Looks a little Wanda Sykes to me.
You know what I used to hate?
No, you got a player.
It didn't.
It didn't. And I tried to skip past it. If you would just move past it. See, this is the thing about jokes that don't land. You just gotta move past. You can't harp on it.
When you gotta move on.
When you harp on it, that's when it,
Nah.
You gonna play her in a sketch, watch.
Y'all ready to roll?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3, 2, action. Welcome to a whole nother episode of Talk Heavy. Once again, I'm your boy Scoop Burgundy.
It's your boy Taj.
Just call me up.
It's Scotty.
It's me.
And as y'all know, we always have the latest and greatest topics, so we're gonna jump right into it. We need another Supreme Court justice. Everybody want Trump to wait. Trump like, no. We got Amy Barrett on the docket. So everybody, they got questions for her. I mean, they got her in court. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Are you going to let your faith get in the way of your judgment and your rulings and everything else? So what do you guys think about Amy Barrett?
Yeah, who?
I just feel like they made Obama wait, so why can't they make Trump?
And that's what a lot of people are saying. Like, if Obama had to wait, then why can't Trump just wait? It is disrespectful for him to rush to put Amy Barrett in for the sake of the party.
You know why?
It's disrespectful?
You know why?
That's what some people
because
say.
Trump
it's unfair.
Trump is not Obama. That's why Trump is pushing age. That's why. Oh, why can't he wait? Because he's not Obama.
Okay.
It's more so the Republican Party rather than Trump. I feel like people, we synonymize Trump and the Republican Party, but those are two separate entities. Okay. Trump is just a part of the Republican Party. The Republican Party is really the people pushing the Supreme Court nomination and really pushing to get this done. Because
Trump is, you said Trump in the Republican Party, but he not a part of the Republican Party?
He is and he isn't. Like, he is a part of the Republican Party by nature, but like the Republican Party in and of itself is an institution much more vast than Donald Trump as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but he also is the representative of the RNC because they chose him as the nominee to represent them as president.
They did. And that speaks volumes to the party's values.
But I'm saying, like, so I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I guess I partially disagree because with, like, when Obama wanted to place somebody into the Supreme Court, the Republicans were taking over the House at the time. So, of course, they weren't going to pass it through. Mm-hmm. Whereas with Trump, he's a Republican and the Republicans, it's in their best interest for him to do so. So, of course, they're going to make it an easier process for him. But I wouldn't separate him from the Republican Party because he's pretty much the face of that party at this point. Just like for the Democrats, when Obama was president, he was technically the face of the Democratic
Right.
representation.
Right. I say that because Trump is going to, like, let's be real, right? Trump, in my lifetime, most likely Trump is going to die, right? He's going to die in my life. He's 6, 78. He's old as shit. He's going to die eventually. The Republican Party's still going to be here when he dies. Huh?
Are you trying to kill our president?
No, I'm not trying to kill the president. I'm just saying he's an old man.
Take him out, so I don't think Trump can die.
All right, this is what y'all fail to understand.
He's an old man.
This is y'all fail to understand. Can I ask y'all a question?
Mm-hmm.
What if we get another 4 years out of Trump?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question.
Cat got your tongue, huh?
No.
Oh, that's the whole question?
It just wasn't a good question. But if you,
how is that not a good question? How is that not a good question?
Because we've been talking about that for mad long.
If he gets another 4 years, then what? Y'all still gonna cry for the next 4 years?
Probably.
Yeah.
You gotta put work in. You gotta.
If something hurt, you gonna keep crying. Yeah. You might cry a little less, but you be like, it still hurt.
We gonna keep trying to get to this money. That's it. That's all we gonna. That's all we can do. I mean.
Yeah, I ain't gonna try to get no money. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the money too. I'm trying to get to my stimulus check. And I'm telling y'all now. I'm just gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it live. If I see $1,200 hit my account just so randomly right before I go to the polls, I'm just saying my finger might slide. That's all I'm saying. It might slide.
All right. So let me break it to something that you may care about, Ty.
Amy. Wait, I did actually want to talk about Amy Barrett.
Yeah, Amy, that's what I was about to
All right. I don't like the fact. Well, first of all, she from Wisconsin, in the Wisconsin area. Or no, yeah, that's right. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah. And they how they do up there. They racist up there. That's white people territory. Midwest and
allegedly. Sorry, no.
Allegedly. No, it's not alleged. That's not alleged. That's facts. And yeah, she said what she said, the N-word, they can't use the N-word. She made a ruling during a U.S. Court of Appeals, I believe.
Well, here it is. It was lady. She had a lawsuit, I guess, against her supervisor. And she sided with the supervisor, basically saying, or against the lady, basically saying that her supervisor using the N-word does not cause a hostile working environment. Yeah. So that's just that's one of the cases. That's one of the ones that's causing a big uproar now that she's going for Supreme Court justice. So yeah, I was about to ask actually, what are y'all thoughts on something like that?
That don't got nothing to do with where she's from though. If she said, though egregious and though it's a bad word, you have to prove that word made a bad environment for you, which is the law. She was following the law that she had to do. It wasn't because she's from, we say she's from Idaho?
Well, man,
not because she's from there.
No. She was doing her job. About, the location don't matter.
That got called a nigger.
Huh?
What was the race of the woman that got called a nigger?
A black one?
You said what time?
I mean, though I think it...
Definitely was black, right? Oh, so everybody just thinks it's funny?
But she said,
I do. I'm sorry. So,
but like,
it's in a part two that time.
Was this a black or white woman?
It was I believe, I thought it was a man, but
look at you tripping over your words. That's what you get.
Yo,
they were black.
Go ahead.
What does that matter? I don't understand the point. You keep on asking the same.
I need to know what's going on.
We said they were black, Hodge.
All right.
So
the black person wanted to take the supervisor to court for calling them the N-word, but you cannot just say that you called me the N-word to get the win in court. You have to prove that it messed with you, like it caused a hostile environment. You can't just saying that you called me that won't make it. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is not Amy Barrett. The problem is the work environment, the law that's behind that.
Hold on. Lena Penn said, please, Lord, don't send that $1,200 for that election.
That's what I'm saying, Lord.
Her name is Lena Penn.
Because if it comes, if I see the notification, I'm not going to
Lina, like the end of Carolina. She will correct you real quick.
Oh, Lina, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know what? I ain't no disrespect.
That's what
I was about to say, she probably going to type it.
But I'm sorry, I ain't mean no disrespect.
But yeah, no, to what Keith was saying, I guess my if I could talk to Amy Barrett, my you're not a black woman, you saying that word definitely creates a hostile work environment for me. I like that's it. There's nothing else to be said after that. You call me that, even if you're trying to say it with the A, with the term of endearment. I don't like that from my supervisor. I'm a man, right? And if I'm a supervisor, I know what certain things that I don't do or say to women because it's going to create a hostile work environment for them. Just point blank period. It's just certain things that you don't do. So for her to even rule against that in any way, shape, form, or fashion, if you say you're going by the letter of the law, she didn't prove it. Come on, man. You asking me to prove why I was offended for being called a word that was meant to offend me.
I don't get offended when white people call me that.
Lord, God bless you. God bless you.
Wow, I was about to say, are you going out of your way to be problematic today?
Right. Like, just because you're not offended by it don't mean everybody else don't gotta be.
No, Scott, I'll be offended if you call me a nigga. I'm just being honest with you. If you call me a nigga, I will be offended.
Wait, is Scott I
will put in a letter to the HR of Talk Heavy and tell them that this is a hostile work environment. I don't understand why I have to come to work and be called a nigger.
That HR gonna call you one too and be like, "No, how you out here, nigga."
It's ghetto all the way around right here. Yeah. But no, I feel like I agree with you, Keith. Like, you gotta base it off of, like, the court's responsibility is to interpret the Constitution and the laws that have been interpreted in the past based on the Constitution, and you can't go against that. You can't go against precedent as a judge. When you go against precedent, you cause problems. I mean, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's not. I don't think that's the conversation. Right. I just think it's.
But so people were saying that because, from what I was understanding in my research, I did research this week, that it's different circuits to the courts, and someone else from a different circuit said, "Well, that's enough to cause a hostile environment."
That's what
he was saying, that the levels was different. So if she's like, her level might not follow that same type of thought process in this level. So like, I just feel like we gotta change that and not worry about what Amy Barrett doing, because we can't blame her.
Well, the reason, my bad. The reason I'm worried about Amy Barrett is because she's trying to be at the highest level. Right. So if you're going to be at the highest level, what kind of rulings are you going to be making for the rest of your life in this seat if you feel like that's okay?
Right.
For me in my house, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Right. No, you're right though, because it's like the Supreme Court at the end of the day is as high as the justice system goes. So it's kind of like if you have somebody like that sitting in court and something comes across her desk, and her coming into the court already is making a significant difference between the left and the right already. So it's kind of like that's just very uncomfortable for Black people, at least, to have somebody sitting that high up in the justice system saying that the N-word isn't a hostile. Oh my goodness, Scoop.
Because I'm just looking at her, and you know what? I can see her making that ruling right in court.
Absolutely.
I can hear her saying this with this same face like this. Prove it, and then going like this. Like, prove it? What do you mean, prove it? She called me nigga. Like,
prove it. She seemed like the type of white girl to be like, yeah, say nigga in the song in front of Black people. Like,
that's the thing, though. She didn't say prove. She didn't say prove that she said it.
No,
she said prove. She said, oh, she did.
No, she said prove that
it made it hostile for you. Like, what? Like, what?
Yeah, that's she got that. The word was said.
She got all that. No, she did say it. But prove that it made it harder for you to work. Oh, okay. Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like this is a thing though about most white people though. They be saying a lot. You just don't be hearing it.
God, they made the word.
And the law.
I know that. No, I get it. But now today's iteration of it is very,
They made the word and the laws to protect them for saying the word.
So right. But white people, they come off with this pretense that they don't say it, they never do say it, they won't ever say it. But the motherfuckers be saying that shit.
They say
saying it, huh?
They say it all right. Sure.
Yeah. You ever see everybody in there has seen 12 Years a Slave, right?
Nope.
No. Yes.
You seen? I ain't seen.
Shout out, Lupita.
I only seen Roots.
Oh, all right. You see how they be saying nigga in the movies? They
You
be
know
saying
about
that
Jimmy
shit.
Jones time?
They be saying that shit too good.
I saw Cooper
Django,
Kente get his switch out though. Come on now.
Django,
and y'all
12
see
years.
how they be saying the N-word in the movies? What the hell? Why you say it like you was whispering to us?
Right,
Yeah,
like,
he
see,
like
this is the
like
thing.
he in a
Scott
cave
didn't want the white
somewhere.
people to hear him.
Yeah.
He thought the white people was gonna hear him when he said it, so he had to whisper. He's like,
Nah.
What the hell are you
Got
at?
Scott so scared.
Why you look side to side?
Because these white people will pop up in your house. You gotta watch it.
Is Amy Barrett there?
Scott was
White lady
scared.
behind you. Look at her. The white lady in V's apartment. You don't even tell. Look at her just chilling.
I'm done.
Hey,
Mom Duke said, I wish one of them would call me a nigger.
That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's all. You know what I mean?
And then
So,
I'm
I mean,
gonna act like you shot me.
She had a question for you, Taj, when you said you wouldn't be offended by getting called the N-word. She said, are you a newfangled brother sympathetic to the white man's need to say nigger?
Who said that?
My mom.
Oh, hey, Mama Pen. So, Mama Pen, let me just clean up what I said really fast. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. It was all a joke. I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because Mama Pen, here's the thing. I'm a good, upstanding black man of the community. You know what I'm saying? I do philanthropy work. You know what I'm saying? I clean up the neighborhood. So with that being said, that's just some miscellaneous foolishness that came out my mouth, Mama Pen.
You start pulling out.
Yo,
right. He cleaned that up real
quick. And Taji
quick.
P, you just gave me the perfect transition because we're going to talk about a good, upstanding black man who does a lot of philanthropy work, and he calls himself doing philanthropy work and some things for the community by meeting with our commander-in-chief, Donald J. Trump. Right. So Ice Cube met with Donald J. Trump, and he helped him come up with the Platinum Plan. Now, this is supposed to give out a bunch of money to black-owned businesses and
was it 500 billion?
Oh, but some paper, Vic. Vic, we getting paid.
Okay.
So it's supposed to pass on some paper for the black community and black businesses, right? So a lot of people called him a sellout. He is getting some backlash for this meeting with Donald J. Trump, our president and commander-in-chief. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that Ice Cube was warranted for this? Or do you think, who the hell are you? What are you doing?
I just feel like it would have been received differently if this meeting was after the election. But to have this meeting literally a month, it's not even a full month, before we're supposed to vote on who the next president of the United States is, indicates that Ice Cube is clearly supportive of the Trump administration. So I completely support all the backlash that he's getting for that.
Well,
not y'all, but people have a problem anytime anybody black has a conversation with Donald Trump. It is not against the law for that man to go and have a conversation with Donald Trump. No, we don't like him. No, he's not the best president we has ever had, and he's damn sure not going to be the last worst one. But he can't have conversation. He is a man of influence who has money, who has resources. Is he unqualified to be speaking with Uncle Donnie? I don't understand.
Go ahead, Keith.
Before we get killed for not saying the right things. One, he never met with Donald Trump. He never met the man before. He talked to somebody inside his camp.
I appreciate you.
I said the Trump administration.
Yeah, you said the Trump administration.
Yeah, I said the administration. I didn't say Trump.
Well, my bad for that misinformation.
Okay, I was about to say.
the 500 billion is not for the black community. It's for everybody. It's not just specifically for
white
us.
people too?
Yeah, it's for white people too. It's for everybody. Which Ice Cube didn't know because he went in there with no damn knowledge at all. And then 3, he went in acting like he was the only person, the only black man ever to try to talk to people about fixing stuff for the black community. And then when he actually talked, the lady name was Alice Garza. She's like an activist. And she came in and broke down every single fact on his ass that, well, I've been doing this for 25 years. We've been talked about this. the CBC been talking about this, and he said they're dumb and stuck and had no real reply. That's why I feel like people should be mad, because Ice Cube in this for a business plan, this for a check. Because when he had the opportunity to say it, he kept on going back to, well, what did Biden do? Well, did anybody talk to Biden? Did you talk to Biden? What about that? No, we talking about you and Trump right now. Why you keep on trying to go on the Democratic side? Tell us like you felt the need to talk to Donald Trump, because he said the smart thing that I heard someone else say, well, after the election, man, it made sense. And the Biden administration said, let's talk after the election with a 22-page plan for Black people, but he decided to talk to the motherfucker with 1 page.
You know what this sounds like to me?
It's too.
Listen, hold on. You know what this sounds like?
That's called the Platinum Plan. 1 page is called the Platinum Plan.
You know what this sounds like to me? This
What?
sounds like another damn if I do, damn if I don't situation.
He did not.
This man would have waited until after. If he waited until after the election, y'all still would have had shit to say. He still would have had that meme that's behind Scoop. Y'all still would have been talking about Ice Cube ain't shit. Y'all would have been trying to cancel him. He damn if he do, damn if he don't. Y'all don't care about the fact that it's a week or that we're 2 weeks away from the election. Y'all just care that it's a Black man that's talking to Donald Trump.
No,
y'all don't care about none of that shit, and I'm not trying to hear it. All this fake ass Karen. It's fake ass Karen. Everybody cares so much. Shut up. If he would have waited, y'all always try to act like, the timing was bad. No. Timing ain't shit. Y'all gonna complain if he did it in December or if he did it before the I ain't trying to hear that shit. Y'all will have y'all same views and y'all still would try to cancel him.
Why he going?
But to Keith's point though, if you're gonna come, at least come educated. Like don't come there embarrassing us as
what makes him not educated?
Literally everything Keith just said. Like he came there and had to basically get corrected about his own, like he went in there very ignorant. He didn't know what he was talking about. But back to your point, Taj, it's like I agree in the sense of I feel like people do get attacked when they meet with Trump, but I'm saying that I think it's received differently. One, I wasn't aware of him being that uneducated because I didn't research this that much. But one, you have to come in there correct. You need to come in there at least with some knowledge of what you're talking about. And two, I just feel like it would have been received differently if it was after the election. Like if Trump wins this election, then okay, people will be a little more understanding to Black leaders going to meet with them because it's like, well, we got him for 4 years, so at least somebody's trying to talk to him versus right before the election. And then have the audacity to go right before the election and not know what you're talking about.
I don't agree. I mean, I hear every side. I feel like though there is something to be cleared up. First of all, Ice Cube didn't help make the Platinum Plan. He presented his own plan.
His contract with Black America.
Yeah, his contract with Black
America. He stole from CBC, but that's cool.
Hey, allegedly.
My fault. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Scotty. Go ahead.
Which he probably, I mean, a lot of the ideas are not new. The CBC itself drew those ideas from places that are not new.
So why he act like
these aren't original sources. They're not like this isn't a historical source or anything. These are all ideas that Black people have been talking about for years. They're just codifying it and putting it on paper. So I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is the fact that people are trying to. I understand that he shouldn't have done this before the election. That's dumb. That's not strategic. That's not very smart to do. Because now you find yourself not being proactive. I was talking to my dad about this, right? And he was saying like, yo, now he finds himself not being proactive. He finds himself being reactive, having to defend himself. And that's true. Now he's going out defending himself, making videos, going on interviews, telling people, yo, I don't support either party. I don't trust them. I'm just going to the person that's in power and trying to make something happen for my people.
Scott.
And and although the intentions are good, there is a way to do it. So I don't know. It's complicated, and politics has always been this complex because you have media spin, and now you have the advent of social media where there's a cesspool of misinformation there. So much misinformation there. Donald Trump Jr. posted a fake picture of Ice Cube with a Trump hat. A fake one. It's a fake picture like it was real.
God, that picture was real, dog.
Like it was real. Like that's the type of stuff you got people seeing. People see that and think it's real.
Yeah, man. Because when I did my research, they told me all the wrong stuff. Y'all keep
it's ridiculous. I don't know. It bothers
me. You get your research the shade room.
It bothers me.
Hey, that's a very resourceful.
Why would they lie?
Well, huh? I don't believe nothing unless it hits the shade room.
Scott, did you listen to his interviews?
I listened to the Kumo interview, Chris Kumo.
Did you hear him say maybe Donald Trump didn't know about all this shit beforehand?
Oh, no, what shit?
I didn't hear him.
Donald Trump is 100 billion years old. Yeah. How the hell Donald Trump don't know what's going on in the black community beforehand?
He do know what's going on. He said, "What do you have to lose?"
But Ice Cube out his stupid mouth said maybe Trump didn't know, but now he mad that people saying you support Trump. Man, that was a very support Trump reply. That maybe Donald Trump at the age of 85 billion years old don't know about racism inside America.
A lot of white people are oblivious.
He deserves this.
A lot of white people are oblivious or in denial. That's a common thing.
Can I just say I had never seen Keith this passionate about politics before.
I love it. I
don't know what's going on. He has a crispy white T-shirt on. I really don't get it.
New hair, new teeth.
Well, this is what Donald Trump brings out of people. You understand what I'm saying?
Because that's just ignorant. Yo, Cube spit pure ignorance. And I watched Cube get dismantled in the interview. Like the guy that I was watching, his name was Roland Martin. He was like,
Keith, you've been watching Roland. Yeah, I'm done. I'm getting off the show. I'm done. I'm leaving the show. I don't want to do the show today because Keith's been watching Roland Martin. I'm out.
Listen.
He was doing his research.
Listen, they said in 2018, the Trump administration had a plan to get 20% of African American votes, which proves Taj right there, the economic reason of getting money and stuff and getting put over, is they had this plan already. So they already knew what the black community needed. They just ain't want to do it at the time because it's not election time. So
black people need to do for black people.
I hate to say it, but Ice Cube should have read the room and did his research and understood what was going on.
Did you just say read the? Oh my god!
Who are you and what have you done?
Who are you and what have you done with Ro?
If he had read the room, he would have known not to do it
again.
This is a common though.
Sir,
like
45, the apostle knows exactly how racism works. His father taught him.
I think
not the apostle.
I think something can be so internalized, like racism, that you don't even realize you're racist because of how internalized.
You think Trump don't realize he's racist?
Huh?
You think Trump don't realize he's racist?
A lot of racists don't. So
okay, so yeah, Scotty, I'm sorry, I gotta kill you on that.
Go ahead.
Trump knows exactly what he's doing because that documentary I keep telling y'all about, he tells you he knows what he's doing. Trump is not a racist, but he knows that his fan base is racist, so he says racist things. Trump's father was a racist, but Trump himself, if you look at Trump's history before becoming president, he supported, he loved hiring strong women in his businesses and things because he thought that they were smarter and better and got things done better than the men. His father was completely against it. Now he becomes president. Now all of a sudden he's misogynistic, talking about grabbing people by the PUSSY publicly and all that type of stuff, which I get. That was before he ran for president, but that was also part of his strategy for running for president, was he knew he had to say outlandish things, be quoted for saying outlandish things for him to become president. So this whole him not knowing he's racist thing, I feel like people try to give Trump a pass for being an idiot when he's not an idiot. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's the most strategic idiot that we've ever seen because he's his own PR person. His whole career is literally a PR stunt. That's why billionaires don't even respect him because they don't even consider him a real billionaire because they're like, he can't be a real billionaire. However, the way that he puts himself out there, well, I don't know. That's not really proven that he is a real billionaire. That's never really true.
He don't pay taxes. He's a real billionaire.
You don't have to be a billionaire to not pay taxes, though.
Yeah,
millionaires don't pay
taxes. Wesley Snipes didn't pay taxes, but his ass went to jail.
But I'm saying, you don't have to be a billionaire to avoid paying taxes. Go ahead.
No, Scott want to rebut it.
I just want to say, I understand what you're saying. yes, people understand that they are doing things that may not be morally sound. But when you look at somebody whose central being is whiteness, right? Whiteness is the central ideal in this country. What are things that we seek? What are things that we're taught in our household? Monogamy, Christianity,
I want to that in my household.
Christianity. No, just saying in general, most people, even Black people, going to, work a job and making a lot of money and retire. Those are all European values. Individualism, those are European values. So if something like that can be so internalized that we don't even realize that those are European values, not the values of our ancestors, not ours, but of other people's ancestors. I believe he equally can be racist and not even realize he's racist.
So you so
where I agree with you is that somebody could be or not realize how racist he actually is, right? Mm-hmm. So like you were saying, like some people who, let's take misogyny for an example. Some guys say shit and don't even realize that they're saying the wrong shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so internalized from how they was raised. So they think ain't nothing wrong with what they're saying. You like, dog, that's not okay to even say that. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying there. Now, to not realize it at all, I'm not always with you there. But to kind of just say stuff just because it's just embedded in you, I do get what you're saying there.
Like I feel like there are people in this country, especially in Middle America, who are outright racist in the things that they say, whether it's their intention or not. However, I'm not going to give Trump that pass. Trump grew up in New York City. Like, you're not going to tell me you weren't coming across Black people and you didn't know about racism or like how to interact with Blacks. Like, you grew up in one of the, technically the most metropolitan city in this entire country. So it's like, I can't give him that pass. Like, he's doing all of this on purpose.
I think that's the danger of white liberal environments, though. You give off the idea, the pretense that you are non-racist, but in reality, the racism is so intertwined into your actual living, your way of being.
But his dad didn't try to hide that he was racist. Like, his dad was very, very clear.
Oh, no, I'm not.
That he was racist.
Listen.
So it's not like, but I'm saying, though, like, Trump didn't grow up in an environment where he was taught to hide your racism. Like, his dad was out and about it. And that's your parents. That's where you learn from. So it's kind of like, he knows what he's doing is what I'm saying. But
right. I'm not saying he does or doesn't know what he's doing. And I feel like this conversation has kind of devolved into a place where I wasn't originally at. Only thing I was trying to say was that people like Trump can really believe they're right so much that they just think anything they do is the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm really trying to say.
Yeah, he's a narcissist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's a narcissist.
Exactly. I ain't never seen Trump say he wrong. I'm not gonna keep it a bean with you.
He ain't never say my bad.
He ain't never say my bad. My fault. I fumbled
because he means what he says.
Even when he's wrong, he still won't admit that he's wrong.
Right? Yeah, he won't. You remember he shot? You remember he did a fadeaway 3 on the toilet paper in Puerto Rico? Y'all remember that shit?
He was like this.
And everybody was like, "Yo, that's so wrong." And he was like, "I was helping them motherfuckers out. What you talking about? Like, not even
what's the issue?"
Like, and that's an example. Like, yo, come on, dog. What are you doing?
Trump is a cloud chaser.
Yeah, like that type of stuff. It's like, I don't know.
Taj, do you like Trump because he has a hotel named after you?
Taj Mahal.
What's your issue, Taj?
I don't think y'all guys want to know my issue. I don't.
Didn't the Taj Mahal get shut down?
Huh?
Oh,
I said, didn't the Taj Mahal get shut down?
Well, hold on now. I don't know, but at least I know that at one point in time he had a hotel named the Taj Mahal.
At one point, it was open.
Listen. I'm just be honest with you. I like all rich people. Simple as that.
You like all rich people?
I like all rich people.
Wow. You even like rich people who got rich because their families were slave owners?
Get them, Scott.
Yep, sure do. Because guess what? Scott. It don't matter how you got it, you got it.
That's crazy.
So you would have been one of them Africans selling off other Africans in slavery.
Yeah, y'all all been for sale.
Wow.
Everybody head got a price on it.
I hate to laugh, but you
are such an ass.
Oh my, you a snake. That's some snake shit. You said we all gonna be slaves?
Hey, listen. No, I'm not.
Taj, I love your honesty, man.
Oh, y'all was about to kill me for what just came to my mind. I'm not gonna say it.
I want it now. Come on.
No, I can't. Slavery was a choice.
He gonna die on that ledge by himself.
Yeah, Todd, you got that.
Kick him off the cliff.
Listen. It was
a joke. 400 years. That sounds like a choice.
Listen, it was a joke. It was a joke because Kanye got way too much flack for that. But it popped in my head. It popped in my head when I thought I don't know. My bad. It was a joke though. Just a joke. Just
man.
Did y'all see
it was just a joke.
It's just a joke.
It's funny.
If this wasn't
man.
I would have went on with you and said it too, Taj, but I can't go with you.
No. Y'all two on your own.
I can't go with Taj today. I'm gonna let Taj go on by himself.
But in my final statement to wrap this up, I'm just gonna say.
Now he gonna wrap it up.
There we go, Taj. Wrap it up.
I don't care whether Donald Trump wins. I don't care whether Joe Biden wins. At the end of the day, nor Joe Biden nor Donald Trump hold my future in the palm of their hands. So at the end of the day, I really don't like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I would prefer for Joe Biden to be in office. And I wouldn't be too happy if Donald Trump was in office. But these niggas, neither one of these niggas hold my future in their hands. So have at it. Do what you want to do. Like, it really don't matter to me. Y'all don't determine my future and y'all don't determine my pocket.
That's not necessarily true.
It will tell me how it's not true because I was wrapping it up.
Oh, my fault. I just had to say something. I feel like that ain't necessarily true.
I mean, guess what?
What if they enact a policy that helps you start a business? Helping black businesses get votes.
I don't need something. I don't need a little plan in place for me to start a business.
No, I'm saying, but they give you more accessibility to business loans, or give you more accessibility to mortgages, or give you more accessibility to things that black people
build my credit and
don't
go
have
get a mortgage.
access to.
What's up? I can go build my credit and go get a mortgage. What's up?
You can absolutely, but it's not an easy thing to do. Like but
you know, it's not easy. But guess what? It's not rocket science either.
There's a Facebook group called Road to 750. If you're trying to build up your credit, people join it. Proceed.
Oh, she doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see what you're saying, though, Scott. And I'm not saying you're not making a valid argument, though.
You're gonna be 250 after the show, V.
Though it's
250.
Dude, that's the current price for ad space.
That's not even my group. Like,
well, you better talk to the administrator.
But yeah, so I mean, that's cute and all. Build your credit, go mortgage your own house. The hell with Donald, the hell with Joe Biden. Get out and vote.
Redlining is a real thing, though. That's all I'm gonna say. It's statistically proven.
You got a statistics right now?
No, but go to Ice Cube. Let's talk about Ice Cube's contract with Black America. It's in there.
I know we're not gonna bring up that contract. We didn't just say this man didn't know what he was talking about. This is the same man who said that he was called a sellout by who?
Listen, by the people who said he listen, hold on. When I got on the school bus to go to school, they called me a sellout.
Ain't no black person never call another Negro a sellout for riding the bus.
Making movies, they called me a sellout.
That's
when I started.
First of all, you created one of the best black movies ever. How you was a sellout for that?
Wait a minute. You said nobody ever called a black person a sellout for riding the bus?
Who the hell?
What about when they boycotted? What about when we boycotted the buses?
I swear
to God, Ice Cube ain't that old, Scott. Ice Cube ain't that old.
What?
You talking about when we boycotted the buses because of segregation?
Yo,
we're gonna get to that later.
So when Rosa Parks sat down and all them Negroes was looking at her like, if you don't bring your ass to the back of the bus, she probably did turn around and call them sellouts. But guess what? We're not talking about today. We're not talking about Rosa Parks. We're not talking about civil rights. We're talking about Ice Cube's 40-something-year-old ass making an ass of himself in front of all of America. and disrespecting making
like,
black
hey, yo,
people seem uneducated, like we don't know what we talking about. They had the nerve to say he was a sellout.
Man,
so
this is the reason why. This is the exact reason why we don't have the last Friday in front of our face because
of people like me
with Trump and shit. We need another Friday. What's going on? Like, you out here having the wrong arguments, Cube.
Listen, Taj.
Nobody call that sellout.
I like what you're doing today because you keep giving me the perfect transitions. So you talked about they don't hold your future, you know what I mean? And you're going to start your business regardless. So we have a segment that we're going to try out today, and she better be good. And it's called Make Your Money, Honey, with V. You know what I'm saying? So V is going to tell you how to make money in not the most traditional way. Now, let me put it like that.
Hey, wait, can I ask a question? Is it are you talking about legal money?
Today, yes.
Oh, okay. Today.
Okay. Oh, today. Oh, but next week.
Have to find out. So, welcome to the new segment, Make Money, Honey, with V. So today, what are we making money doing? We are selling feet. And let me tell you, y'all, that is a very lucrative business. There are women making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year selling feet pictures. There's a woman on YouTube right now. She made $10,000 in 30 days. Doing what? Selling feet pictures. So I'm going to give y'all the breakdown of how you make this dream come true. How you make this money, honey. Okay, so first, check your feet. Be realistic with yourself, okay? Because not everybody has suckable toes. You know what I'm saying? And if your toes don't look suckable, don't sell your own feet, okay? Because you will embarrass yourself. You will get dragged. You will get sent pennies on the dollar.
Sell your own feet?
I'm getting there, Taj, but no, you don't. No, you don't. So first, be realistic with yourself. Now say, maybe, you think your feet are attractive, but you need to test this out. Has anyone ever complimented your feet? Has any man ever asked, "Ooh, girl, can I suck those toes?" Has anybody ever asked you to send them a picture of of your feet? If not, well, it's a very high likelihood that your feet are ugly. And unfortunately, sis, I can't help you with that. But what I can help you do is feet fish these niggas. That's right. Feet fishing is a thing. I saw a woman on the YouTubes who made $2,000 in 10 days feet fishing niggas. It's amazing. It's amazing. Feet fishing, all you need to do is go on the Pinterest, go on the Google images, but not the first page. You want to scroll to like page 10, where nobody looks. Find feet that are the same complexion of you. If you want to use your own pictures, because you can also catfish and feet fish at the same time and still go to the back. So how do you do this? Well, let's start with selling your own feet. Get a pedicure. Do not take no pictures with no crusty toes. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be having chipped toenail polish on your toes trying to sell that. Don't nobody want to suck those. Don't nobody imagine touching, ripping. Exactly. Don't nobody want to look at that. Ain't nothing attractive about that. If it's not attractive to you, guess what? It's not attractive to him, and he has the money to send to you. So take your ass to the nail salon and get a fresh pedicure. I personally suggest you get gel toes because gel is very hard to crack, so they're going to look fresh for a longer period of time. Step 1. Step 2, ask some people if your feet are cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, maybe your feet were cute back in the day, but they might not be now. So
what if the person in lied to you and tell your feet cute?
I mean, you gotta ask people who are brutally honest. You can't be asking your mom, like, "Hey, mom, do my feet look good?"
That's right. Moms don't be lying.
They do be lying.
Proceed, B.
No, I said don't ask your mom. Like, you gotta.
Moms keep the truth. Dad be lying.
Like, you gotta ask, men who have actual foot fetishes and things of that nature. But say you don't have any. That's fine. There's other ways to go about this. Go into this platform called Reddit. Reddit is a wild place. They have so many groups specifically for people with foot fetishes. So go in there, post a picture, and see what happens. You will be amazed by the responses that you get. And if you don't get any responses, that means you shouldn't be selling your own feet. So now we have that. And then if you're going to feet fish, like I said earlier, go on Pinterest, go on Google Images, scroll to page 10, and find some cute feet that are the same skin complexion as you. Start your own little album, whether it's a private one on Pinterest or in your phone, of just feet that you can use, but just make sure you have enough to spread out over a period of time. I never knew people
like feet this much.
Is that legal?
Spread the wealth.
Yes, it is legal.
Okay.
You're also on the N-word at work. Of course this is legal.
Right. Not talking about prostitution. That's a whole different story.
Hold on, V. I want to comment, but I want to wait until you officially wrap up your segment. I do not want to be rude.
So, okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, you can make your comment because I'm going into the marketing plan next. So.
Oh, I just want to say this is a little creepy. I never knew people like feet this much. To an extent that you will purchase feet. I think that's a little crazy. Do you know any men?
Do not let this turn you off from making your money. Just because Todd thinks this is creepy don't mean nothing. There are a lot of creepy men out there with big bank accounts. So you go collect that check, ladies.
Todd sound judgy. Todd, you sound judgy.
Sounding real judgy right now for a Trump supporter. Anyway,
yes.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to live life on easy mode too. Trying to sell my feet pics.
So Scott, you know what? This show today is. I'm just done. I can't.
I'm trying to sell feet pics too.
Wait.
Like, Scott, what's up? We need a male guide to this.
Scott. She said, "Women."
No, I heard her.
Thank you.
And I said,
you are trying to sell your life
easy.
God, no one buys them damn toes.
Nobody wants those toes, man.
My mom said old feet too.
Right. I don't know that.
He over here sounded like
Harry, size 12 feet. They might like that.
Hold on.
No one wants to see your feet.
V is telling y'all how to become the Frank Lucas of feet. Now, V, we need the marketing plan. Go ahead.
I'm about to start pimping feet girls.
I'm not trying to make fake billionaires. I'm trying to make real ones. Now, and that's what I'm saying. So now we're going into the marketing plan, and anyone who has ever created a business plan knows this is the most important part. So how exactly do you market your feet? Where do you find your target audience? How do you tell them your feet are for sale? So there's 3 major platforms that are the most profitable in this industry: Twitter, Kick, and Reddit. Instagram is up there too, but not quite as profitable yet. So with Twitter, very simple. Make a Twitter page. Put either your face or a cute picture of your feet as the profile picture, and then just start tweeting out creepy stuff about feet. Go in to the Twitter search bar, type in foot fetish, feet, blah, 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 anything related to feet. You will find threads upon threads upon threads of rich white men who love feet and want to buy yours. So what do? You slide up in that DM, send him an example picture, send him, what do they call it? A teaser. Let him know what them feet do, let him know, girl, what do those feet look like? If he likes them, he's going to ask you for a specific, what is it called? Not private, custom. Sorry, he's going to ask for a custom package. Now, ladies, don't be thrown off by this. This is a normality in this industry. When he asks for a custom package, he's going to tell you how he wants you to photograph your feet. So he might want you to dip them in some water, put them in some grass, lay them on a pillow, stick them up a certain way. They love the soles of your feet too. So make sure that y'all really go into the pedicure so you can make sure your teeth are soft, because you don't want to be sending those soles that's ashy and white with calluses on them. That's just nasty. So, and they love pictures of soles. So make sure your soles is nice, all of that. And when he asks you how much you charge, Don't ask him what his budget is. Don't ask him what do you normally pay for. You highball that shit and negotiate.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You ask for a minimum of $250. $250 minimum.
$250 for some feet.
It's a custom. Money. It's a custom.
That money, honey.
Now I'm saying you ask for $250, but he's probably going to negotiate you down. And you might end up getting, anywhere from $100 to $200, depending on what you do. Like if it's a video, you can charge more. If it's a picture, you're going to charge less. It depends on what the customized picture is. Now, if you're just selling pictures in bulk, then yeah, those are cheaper. You're probably going to sell them for like $25 a pop or, $50 for like maybe 5 of them, all that type of stuff. But you want to do the customized packages because with the customized packages, he is telling you what he wants. And then you send it to him. And then this is where you get them, ladies. You find other people who ask for the same shit. Because foot fetish niggas like foot fetish shit. So if one nigga wants you to take a picture of your toes in the grass, you can probably find 5 other niggas that's going to ask for that same picture. But you can charge all of them for a custom package, even though you only did it once, ladies.
Analytics.
It sounds like you flipping your money.
Exactly. You doing the work once, but you making an abundance on it.
It's like OnlyFans, but for feet.
Basically. Oh, I didn't get the OnlyFans yet.
Whoa.
Twitter. Now,
would you be a step ahead of the competition if you do that?
So, okay. You know what? Let's just fast forward to OnlyFans. Let's just fast forward to OnlyFans. So with OnlyFans, a lot of women have tried to make OnlyFans for their feet. The issue is, if nobody's checking for your feet, why would they subscribe to your OnlyFans? People see Evelyn Lozada start her OnlyFans with her feet and getting all this money. You know why? Because niggas was checking for her feet. Evelyn Lozada's DMs was blowing up of people asking for feet pictures. So she made an OnlyFans for y'all creeps. That's fine. Now, ladies,
stop calling them creeps, V.
I'm not talking to the creeps. I'm saying the ladies can call them creeps. Because that's the other thing. These men to be called out of their name. They like to be what's the word? Emasculated. That's the word. They like to be emasculated. They like dominance.
My bad. See, I don't know nothing about this life. My bad.
Right. It's a whole new world. I did my research. Okay, I did my research.
We can tell.
Right? So when you make your OnlyFans, now for it to make sense for somebody to subscribe, you got to make sure that you have regular content, right? So what you want to do is make sure you get a lot of pictures in a lot of different spaces. Personally, I suggest getting a foot photographer. They know all the good angles for feet. And just get maybe like 100 to 200 different pictures, post 2 to 3 a day. That'll last you a little while. Now, to find people, because the thing is, OnlyFans is there, but they're not going to just announce, oh my God, you started an OnlyFans for your feet. You have to market this and tell people to subscribe to you. So this is when you want to use the Twitters, the Kicks, the Reddits, the Instagrams. One girl, this was genius. She said what she did. I'm sorry. She said what she did on Instagram, right? She made an Instagram page, and then she had like the little 9 blocks of just feet pictures. And how she promoted herself was she would specifically only go in the shade room comments. And she would leave a comment. And y'all seen these comments when people be like, oh my God, don't look at my bio. Or, oh my God, don't look at my page. She did that, made money. You know why? Woo. Because the creeps know what to look for. They know when somebody says, don't go to my page.
You know why?
Oh, she's talking to me.
You know why?
She is talking to
come out at night.
I'm going to that page.
I just feel like this sounds like a market real good for like somebody who gotta connect networks, feet networks. If I know a bunch of girls who do feet stuff, and I know a bunch of dudes who like feet, I can make a lot of fucking money. I'm just thinking about it.
I'm giving this away for free. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do this.
Wait. Scott, this shit not for you, dog. Get your freak ass out of here.
No, I'm trying to make some money. There's no market for man feet. All right, we established that. I get it.
No, Scott,
trying to tell them big toes.
But why can't I pedal women's feet? Why can't I pedal it? Why not? Why can't I get me an army of feet selling women and sell those feet? What's up? Why can't I?
Y'all want to know my honest opinion?
This is some real shit.
Fucking creep.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I can tell y'all can't hear this no more. So, ladies, I'm gonna make a spreadsheet. You can go to Talk Heavy's Instagram. It'll be in the bio. Yeah, we gotta pay. We gonna charge
about this.
I hope you know we charging for this. But I'm just saying, I'm making a nice little spreadsheet. You know, put it all in the marketing plan. It'll be cheap. Probably charge like $5.99. You know. But anyway, so to wrap it up, you just need to reach your target audience. Let them see a teaser, and then voila, the money comes to you. Go ahead, Taj. I'm done.
Oh man, you know, V.
I know that was a little longer than I anticipated, but I just want to make sure I gave the people
you did
a
tremendous.
very in-depth.
You did tremendous.
That's
not the problem. The problem is, if I'm going to spend some money, I need to see a little bit more than some funky toes. I don't care if you got the best pedicure that shorty down at the nail salon could give you. I ain't paying for no feet.
Well, you know what?
Ain't for you,
that's for you. That's for you and your household.
You paying for feet?
Who, me? No, I'm not paying for no damn feet.
I'm personally.
Now, I will say, you know, if you want to make the higher bucks, they are going to ask you to do some other things, like, you know, take feet pictures with your feet up in your soles.
We get it.
Some
we
lingerie.
get it.
You ain't got to do all. You ain't got to.
You did a great marketing plan. Trust me.
The
marketing plan was.
I'm glad you
was
it.
What they gonna ask?
No, I said lingerie. Like they like to see you in lingerie with your feet.
Oh, all right.
So if you want to get the big bucks, right?
You just gateway.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen. Everything ain't for everybody. So I get it. It's a market out there, and that's why this is weird ways to get your money, honey.
I'm trying to get
because this is something that none of us thought of. You know what I'm saying? Taj seems thoroughly disgusted with this foot thing that's going on. You know what I mean? But there must be a market because people are making bank.
You say the name one more time, Scoop? Get your money, honey. You ain't no goddamn honey, Scotty.
That don't matter.
You want to do this shit?
I'm trying to help my ladies go to the bank.
Right. I'm trying to help ladies help me get to the bank.
And next
Scotty's a feminist. He's trying to help as well.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a pimp. This is the fakest feminist I ever seen in my life. He's trying to pimp hoes.
He's trying to say
I need hoes.
Trying to pimp out women and their feet, and he's a feminist. I don't believe it.
I'm equal opportunist.
Keith,
that's what a feminist is. Equal opportunity.
You be a feminist and pimping women.
Hold on. Also, Taj, didn't you say how you get it is how you get it? Wasn't you the one who said that earlier? Just this podcast?
Scott, you're right. You're absolutely right. And you know what? I'm glad you called me out. And I'm gonna just say this: you're right. That's for me. But in the words of Jay-Z, I can't knock the hustle.
But Taj not a feminist. You are.
That's very true.
You're supposed to be above this.
What do you mean above it? How? It's equal opportunity.
Scotty be like, I got a mom. I can't do this. Listen, and then they ain't want to pimp women. What is wrong with you?
I would listen.
So let me get this straight. If y'all moms was selling feet pics to set the pay the bills, you would judge her?
If a nigga put my mom's feet, I would be like, hey, bro, it's way better feet out there because she got some hand-looking feet.
No. You got a feet fish. You're not listening. If your feet ugly, you feet fish.
My mom can't even use Google, so I know she can't feet fish. So she's using the real tools. So I'm like, oh no. And Tanita, you talking about we selling feet. You ain't doing it neither. I ain't make you. Now you got a feet fish. You know how.
Get your money, honey. Get your money, honey.
I'd rather sell drugs than for my mom to sell her feet online.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna make it happen.
You're gonna make it happen.
I'm taking pictures of my mom's feet to sell online.
I sell banana pudding. I am not letting my mom.
I'm not going to school. And they tell me, man, shut up. That's why your mom sell feet, cuz. No. You know, kids in this new generation got to deal with the fact that somebody can call them out for that mom having an
OnlyFans. Yeah,
that's like that's what you back in the day. It was your mama fat. No, now your mama on OnlyFans. I seen her clip last night.
And ladies, this is why I promote selling feet. Nobody has to know it's you. You can catfish your face and you can feet fish your feet and still make this money. It's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, V. So there you go. Make your money, honey.
Right along
with V. And V, you listen. You gave us something next. Now, I'll be honest with you. I felt left out, like Scott. So you got to give us something next time. But that's all right, though. That's all right.
The term is make money, honey. If you didn't want me to talk to the honey,
my mommy called me honey. Right.
Yes, that's right.
Scott, say one more time, Scott. Do sign pause one more damn time.
I think next time I'm gonna talk about bath water. That's where the real money is.
Oh yeah,
I'm selling some bath water. I'll sell some bath water, dirty panties, dirty socks, sweaty socks. I don't matter. I'm selling it all.
Somebody gonna get these.
Who wearing the panties, Scott?
The women.
Y'all gonna wear some damn panties.
They gonna crust up. You know how they be? Yeah. The
all right. So
you know what? Listen, Scott,
I'm not teaching you how to sell dirty draws. That's a market I don't get into.
Something happened.
Scott, you up next, man. We getting off this feet. I'm done. We done. I'm putting.
That's enough feet for me.
Gavel over in the court today. So next up, I don't even got no transition. Next up, we got Was I Wrong? But before we get there, remember you can find everything at Talk HVY on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Oh yeah, all you need. Y'all got me off today. You know what I'm saying? In iTunes, everywhere. We up on SoundCloud. That's Talk HVY. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for some more feed info or you know what I mean, some relationship stuff, we'll head over to Sip and Spill, talk to V and Amber and all of that good stuff.
Grab some wine and have a good time.
Grab some wine and have a good time. And ladies, if you're feeling hit, holla at _ just Brit.
I just like how Todd just so disgusted right now. He just looks.
He's disgusted. He looks
tired.
And I hope that your Was I Wrong to come about makes him more disgusted.
Wait, what'd you say, Taj?
Waiting on another segment to come about so we can get out, so I can get this feet shit out of my brain.
Taj, first of all, Taj looks like an undercover feet lover, but we just gonna move on. So Scott, you're gonna bless us with another one of your Was I Wrongs. We enjoyed the last one so much that we had to invite you back to the show.
No, you didn't.
So Scott is gonna give us a Was I Wrong today. So everybody get your popcorn and get ready. What you got for us today, Scott?
All right, so it was circa 2016. You know what I mean? I was 18. I was a young pup, 18 years old.
Information nobody asked
19
for. And you know, I'm a student, real studious, pre-med, whatever. You know, so I don't really get out much. You know, I just in the house, study, go to class, go to sleep. Regular schedule. But you know, Friday comes around. This one particular Friday, I was like, hey Scott, you want to come drink? I was like, fuck it, let's go. You know, and we out drinking, partying, having a little good time, you know. And so I'm with 4 other people, all girls. And you know how girls get when they drunk. They be talking hella shit.
Don't do tell.
They be talking shit.
I'm interested.
And she was like, yeah, you know, my nigga, he eat my ass. I said, huh? At 18, this is new to me. I ain't never heard of nobody eating no butt. I ain't never heard of nobody eating no type of booty at 18. I was like, what, you eating butt? You eat your butt?
Yeah, you eat butt?
Not the anus. And I was like, nah, this is unusual. So I'm lit. So I'm just like, what's going on? We go outside, and everybody's outside. And, you know, me being drunk, not realizing that we're outside in front of everybody, I was like, yo, your boyfriend really be eating your ass. And she was like, what the fuck? And then in front of everybody. And, you know, I kind of embarrassed her. I felt real bad about it. She ain't talked to me the whole day. She forgave me. So like, was I wrong with that? So like, you know, just being young and dumb. And, you know,
the thing is, Scott couldn't fathom the fact that a woman her ass. That was the problem. He couldn't figure out what was going on, and then he was drunk on top of that. So his mind just went to a whole nother place, and he just was like, "Wait a minute. So let's clarify this. So he really eats your like."
Think about it. the whole time though. To say it
like,
later.
that's like when you driving in the car after something happened and you like, so he really eat your ass? Like
I was so intrigued. I was like, wait, he put his tongue in there? Like,
Scott says, so how does this happen? Does it happen at your house or his house? How does this work?
I was like, I need to know the setup of this whole situation.
And so did he toot the booty up or did he?
I didn't know what was going on.
What was going on?
So Scott, oh man, in essence, right? What you did was wrong. You don't put people out like that. But for your curiosity, you just wasn't wrong. You really wanted to know, like, yo, you really be eating your butt? like what's going on here? I love it.
I feel like Scott wasn't wrong. I don't think you were wrong at all. She was wrong for telling you. I don't think you were wrong. I just feel like if you don't want your business out there, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong. If I want to put out there that somebody ate my booty hole, I have to be prepared for the ramifications that come along with that. And that just so happens that somebody comes up to me asking a clarifying question, because that's all you did. You just asked for clarity. That's all you did. So somebody comes up to me and says, so let me just clarify. He ate your ass. Like, what does that mean? That's my fault. That's not his fault. Scotty wasn't wrong. Nope.
Can I just I did leave out a little part, like you know how drunk people, you think you're talking low, but you're not really talking low. It was kind of like me yelling it, and like everybody looked at me, like
the music cut down. And you yelling.
Like, so what?
Everybody's looking at me like, what the fuck is he talking about? And it was just a bad situation all around. That's like, so like.
First of all, Scott was the only one in the room who wasn't privy to this information.
I was.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't know what was happening.
Everybody else like, yeah, we heard we do it. Like, all right. Scott's like, wait, what's going on?
I was like, people be doing that?
Everybody tell me what was going on.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Going on campus. Like,
I think I started to point out. We started off the show. And I had research. And then we got this guy, and he's telling a story about eating ass. And I feel as though, like, it's just two switches going on.
This Freaky Friday today.
But no.
This is growth.
This is a problem. I would tell an eat ass story, Scott. I feel like you're devolving. Yeah. I feel like you're devolving as a person that you came in with I eat ass, was I wrong?
Listen, none of us expected that.
It was just so. I'm like, this nigga telling me I eat ass story. I feel like you wrong because you didn't ask to see if you can go ahead and mess with her. Like, you wasn't saying like, what's up? Like, yes, you was just curious about her getting her ass eat.
Todd ain't trying to hear the freaky stuff today. Like, it's way off. I don't know.
I'm just confused. Like,
Scotty, comment said you weren't wrong. I would have asked it sober. So you weren't wrong at all.
No, you definitely wasn't wrong. It's just funny how it's funny. You was honestly curious. You wanted to know.
Right.
You was 18 and you ain't know about ass eating?
No, bro, I was a virgin until I was 17. So like
So you was just exploring.
I was new to this. I was new to the game.
Did you grow up in the Lil Wayne era?
I did, but he talked about
Lil Wayne,
not butt.
He said he swam to the butt.
He did.
That's that new Lil Wayne.
I missed the reference.
Yeah,
so we're not talking about eating ass like groceries.
Scotty was like 4 when that song came out.
Yeah,
I didn't know real people did
this. Me and Scott was in high school when that Janae Echo song came out, and I knew what eating.
But I didn't know people actually did it. I thought it was just a song.
You thought it was entertainment.
No, but Scott, I found out in high school though, like, cause I found out, I was like, wait, so you really do it? Now I said it quiet, Scott, and I wasn't drunk. And I said it quiet, like, wait, hold on, let's clarify. This is not something that needs to be out to the masses. This is just something we need to have between us. But I was shocked too. I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. I didn't know this was really going down.
I was perplexed.
So you didn't watch no videos?
All the men out there, don't do it unless it's fresh out the shower.
Listen, I watch videos and all that good stuff, but it's just like real life is different.
Yeah, real life
is always different. Yeah,
regular civilians doing this.
Yeah, that's just
Went from talking about feet to eating ass. This is great.
Yeah,
well, listen, only on Talk Heavy. For anybody's first time watching Talk Heavy, you know what I mean? We started off political. It gets like this. We take a hard left sometimes.
And it wasn't me. I wanted to be noted that I did not do it.
Well, we already know that it's always V. We're surprised at Scott. It's always V. V is V.
I am not taking that. No, it is not.
I want to tell everybody out there, sex. We didn't know that V was going to talk about feet today.
Hold on. Let me just ask this question. Why is sex so taboo? Why is it?
Because y'all don't know how to act.
How we don't
know how to act? Talking about it. We was talking about feet, and you start talking about panty crust. Y'all don't know how to level.
I was about to say, I didn't bring that up. I said I was talking about bad water.
Hold on.
Y'all don't have a leveling.
I'm talking about real shit. This is Talk Heavy, is it not? Is it not? It's not the name of this podcast. I'm talking about things that I know happen.
You said talk your shit, literally.
Literally.
So listen. Sex ain't taboo. Ain't nothing taboo on the show. I like to point out how we get a balance of everything on the show. You understand what I'm saying? How we can go from Supreme Court justice to sell them feet. I know regular people ate ass. It's wonderful. And guess what? Coming next, we have a debate about integration and segregation. So listen, you get a little bit of everything. You understand? So are y'all done asking Scott his was I wrongs? Because we got a court coming up that was highly anticipated.
I'm done with the was I wrong. I just got to say, because I seen something on my phone that just popped up that I really don't know what's going on in Nigeria. I don't like looking up sad stuff, but pray for Nigeria to put it back on the serious news. We get to the integration.
Yeah, pray for Nigeria and SARS.
Facts. It's police brutality everywhere.
I was laughing at the comments, not what you said, but no facts. It's sad what's happening in Nigeria.
Facts.
Yeah.
Pray for them. We gotta stand with our brothers and sisters.
And that's that. So
let's get it.
Don't you say that so at the top's coming to say something? I thought you was...
Today we have court. Somebody get that coin so we can flip this thing. Huh?
Todd, you do the time?
Todd, you got time?
Yes, sir.
All right, so who picking in the air?
Come on, you know who picking. I mean, I should just pick who go first because I'm like consecutive champ, but it's all right though. I'll pick. Go ahead, toss that thing. Heads.
How he get the pick?
It is heads.
Oh,
how he get the pick?
I won 86 times in a row. Then.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's heads. So V, I would like you to give us your little argument.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is, hold on, before time is being kept. The question is, did segregation do more harm?
Not the question. Integration.
Okay. So did integration harm or help Black people?
That's a point to V, by the way.
I'm arguing that it was more harmful. And my quote unquote opponent, if that's what he wants to call himself today, is going to be arguing that it was more helpful. I'm ready whenever you are, Taj. So let's start with the issue with segregation before we get to integration was the lack of equality of access to resources and funding. That was something that was very clear and evident of what was holding our people back when we were segregated. Then integration normalized the idea that quote unquote white is right and that you can only succeed because of white people. So today I want to touch on two main reasons that integration, two main parts of this world, the Black community, that integration was harmful for us. Number one is education. When we were integrated into the classroom, the representation in the classroom went down. After the Brown versus Board of Education, only students were forced to integrate into the classroom. However, faculty was forced to be unemployed because they were all fired because they were quote unquote considered unqualified to teach at these integrated schools, even though when we were segregated, Black students were reading with a comprehension level of 85 to 90%. However, after integration, it dropped significantly to 32 to 35% and has not been able to come back or recover since. And you may ask yourself, why is this possible? Because when Black students were getting taught by Black teachers, those teachers had expectations of them. When they got integrated into white schools, white teachers had no expectation of them at all. And they also held them back from going into AP classes, into honors classes, and they completely ignored the Black need. Then you have the cultural bias that happened when Black students went into integrated places. I'll stop.
That was good, V. I like it.
I like how my opponent talked about schooling and education, because that's very important. But let's talk about the poverty line. Let's talk about how the poverty line was at 35% before the whole segregation thing, but right after it changed to about 20%, right? And let's talk about how segregation, the leading cause for segregation were Jim Crow laws. So let's talk about Jim Crow. Let's talk about right after slavery, when things were integrated, how Jim Crow's main mission was to segregate the people so they can point us out and they can attack us. Let's talk about how every single time the Black man has tried to galvanize himself, and we did a few times, to rise above the poverty line and start our own businesses and to get our own, massacres happen. We could talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921. We could talk about 1919 when my farmers tried to get together and said, listen, we're going to in turn start a union to get better wages and everything like that. Burned them all. So what I'm saying is, what we need to do is integrate, get our white allies, and then we all can rise together. As my man Martin Luther King said, he said, I have a dream that one day the white girls, the Black boys, they can all get together and we can rise above all of the foolishness. So for me, I feel like integration helped us because it gave us more opportunities. I believe that our Talk Heavy member Scott said that laws give more accessibility and resources and opportunity to our people. Now, you said that earlier in this podcast, and it made me think, right? Well, if you change segregation into integration, that allows more opportunities for our Black men and women, because we understand that it wasn't separate but equal, but it was separate and equal. So those opportunities that we got, we took, and we gained more money from that.
All right. Judge.
Sorry, I forgot I was on mute. I was asking, is it my turn?
Yeah, that was incredible. I like the round, man. I like the energy, the research, all that. Y'all coming strong.
30 more seconds. Let's go.
30, I get a minute.
Yeah, she it's a minute.
I get a minute. What are you talking about?
That's how you know, for 11 years.
A minute.
All right, boom. So I'm very glad that my opponent here brought up the Tulsa, Oklahoma, and all of the massacres, because all of those occurred due to integration. When you look at the Chicago massacre that happened in 1919, it was because Black people were moving from the East to the West, and Chicago is in Middle America. And in Chicago, they were not segregating Blacks from whites. White people did not want to be integrated with Black people, which put them in dangerous situations. You look at Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you look at all of the other cities that dealt with Black massacres, due to Black people building wealth by quote unquote trying to integrate with the white man. So yes, integration is what held us back from being able to push forward when we were building wealth for ourselves. Then you also have a statistic that shows that the Black dollar is only able to rotate within the Black community one time compared to you lied it.
All right, give me a second. One more minute.
Well, I like how you brought that up. It was false. I like how you like to bring up that it happened due to integration, but we're talking about legal integration. We're talking about 1964 when segregation was banned. Now, if we're talking about that, if we're talking about the actual integration of Black people and white people, then all of those massacres happened pre-integration, and they happened under Jim Crow, which caused segregation. Now the question is that I must ask on panel. The question is, did integration help or hurt? And I'm saying it helped us because now everybody can look at what we can do given the same opportunities as our white counterparts. And I think that we flourished pretty well.
I'd like to request a 30.
You like to request what?
30 seconds.
Judges, how do we feel about her extra 30 seconds?
I vote yeah.
Yeah, I think they need us 30.
Y'all some suckers.
I feel like Scoop trying to spin me, so I'm not sure. I want to hear what the rebuttal is.
Y'all some suckers. All right, 30 more seconds.
I mean, we talking fake integration or we talking the actual?
Hey, Dr. Scoop King.
Hey, Doc.
Calm down. Go, Venice.
So the definition of integration is the action or process of integrating, correct? So in 1919, when that happened in Chicago, they were integrating because Black people were integrating with white people. Only the East Coast was the ones that were segregating at that time. So you were talking about after the laws. I was talking about physical integration. And regardless of all of that, the white man has been trying to make the Black people dependent on their dollar ever since integration started.
Scoop?
I'm waiting for 30. So me under the impression of has integration hurt or helped the Black community? I would say legally, integration throughout the whole country. Yes, there are states that do different things, but we're talking about America as a whole, and we're talking about Black America. So what I'll do is I'll talk about the points that helps the argument of Black America integrating with white America. And the point still stands. These arguments and these massacres happen pre-integration.
All right, I feel like we gotta go Todd, Scott, and me.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
So that was a very good court. First of all, let me start off by saying I appreciate the research that was done on both parties. Not only do I appreciate the research that was done on both parties, I really appreciate the picture of Dr. Martin Luther King. And with that being said, I'm just going to be honest with you. Court is all about who can argue their side better. And I just have to go to the side that argued it better in my mind. And that side is Scoop Burgundy. And with that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Scott.
Oh, thank you. I feel like a lot of the things that was talked about was history, which is important. But I feel like what was missing a little bit was today, talking about how segregation applies today, especially in the school systems. And I heard V speak about how integrated schools versus segregated schools, but today a lot of schools are actually segregated, de facto, but segregated nonetheless. And that has a lot of adverse effects on the education. That's proven. This is proven through studies and things of that nature. So I wish that one of y'all would have touched more on that, because that's very important to me. But Scoop, you talked about Tulsa in 1919 and 1964, and I'm assuming Brown versus the education as well. And, you know, those things really fucked up Black community bad, fucked us up real bad. Those led to a lot of different issues that we still see today. And I think V, you definitely outlined a lot of those issues, and I feel like V, you get the W, and you know, you smoking your ass up, Scoop. You know what I mean?
All right.
She definitely was putting you, put you in that blunt and smoked you, and that's it. And that's that.
Jeez.
He smoked you.
Can I just say something to clarify?
Mm-hmm.
Scotty, I did say that the comprehension levels of of Black students has not recovered since integration, just to clarify. But
yeah. I got you.
I did
but I'm saying that even though integration was supposed to happen, we still have segregation in a lot of different areas in this country, in schools and school districts alike. Through through many different ways, gerrymandering,
which makes it still more harmful. But go ahead, I got you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't be talking to my co-room, man. Come on now.
What's going on here?
You're lucky I let you in with that hat.
I don't feel like nobody got smoked. I feel like this was a good back and forth. It was a good tussle.
It was
a good rumble. V came out strong. Scoop replied. I feel like V stumbled a little bit, but then picked it back up with a little Tyson Fury type joint, got back in the game. But then Scotty started talking about the school stuff, and then V brought up her point that she did bring it to modern days. So I vote for B. Scoop. He was shut down.
What the people saying?
I was voting for Scoop. They already said Scoop lost. Except for Brick.
Hey. Keith, you're a sellout.
First of all, all right, now let's think about it. Scoop been talking a lot of ish towards this. Keeping that ass. I've been that. I don't care what you call it. I don't. Now we're gonna talk about. Since you already lost. Scoop, you should have watched your goddamn mouth when you talking to me.
We won Jim Crow.
Yeah, well, but guess what? Guess what? Ain't no integration here. It's me and Scotty and V segregating to get y'all. Because and we got our own group message. We was talking about this. It was going down. Scoop lost.
We need a victory speech.
Go ahead, Venice. You have to say.
This is why you lost.
I'm sorry, Taj. What are you upset about?
Taj, your face is right there.
Because I could have sworn I voted for you more than anybody here. So what are you upset about?
I'm just upset, V, because I'm just waiting on my stimulus check. That's beside the
You need to take that anger out on somebody else. As I was saying, I just want to thank God. I want to thank my mom. I hate clocks because I had a lot more to say, but it's fine. Time constraints. Scoop, you gave me a good fight, but it just wasn't good enough. I'm glad you brought that belt. You can pass it to me when you're done. And until next time, thank you so much.
Just one question. Do you want to face Scoop again, or would you want to face anyone else in the group?
Definitely take Scoop again. I'll definitely take Scoop again. Because I feel like one, I don't appreciate Taj being so upset that I won.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. And
two,
I feel like Scoop is going to try to argue that he beat me, even though he didn't. So,
I won. I definitely won.
Well, according to the comments
and what you
lost.
This is the most Trump thing.
Because you lost both the popular vote and the electoral college, just so that you're aware. But that's fine.
All you people's in the comments. I won.
So are we saying rematch next week?
Fine by me.
Or do you want to smoke with Taj because he's defecating on you?
No, I'll definitely take Scoop. I'll take Scoop.
Okay.
You didn't take me this week.
What's Taj doing, Keith? What's Taj doing?
Defecating on her victory.
As you
having a hard time with victory. A lot of people will say that it was you were conspiring against Scoop Burgundy because of like stuff like the picture he has in the background.
See collusion. See what I'm saying? You see what's going on here?
From Keep Center, I want to say fuck Scoop Burgundy and congrats to B.
See, let me just let y'all know what it is.
You gotta use his government.
They chose me to lose. When you're the chosen one sometimes. Let me tell you what Floyd did when he lost the Olympics. He said, I'm going pro because y'all cheating. You know what's going on here.
You should have knocked him out. You should have knocked him out.
I'll bust out more facts. Everything.
I don't know, Snoop.
No, you did not.
I see in the comments that you argue more to Venice facts than your own. The common
you stated was your own little dumbass opinions. Ain't nobody asked for that. You threw out Jim Crow like that was supposed to mean something.
Well, I threw that out like his sole purpose was segregation. Like that wasn't it.
And Todd,
again, like I said at the very beginning, segregation was not the issue. The lack of resources during segregation was.
Todd,
what is your beef? Do you want to fight? What is your beef? Do you want to run with me after this? What's good with you, Todd? Because I don't appreciate you being so upset about my win.
One second.
Hold on. V just admitted that segregation wasn't the issue. And y'all still voted.
I said that at the very beginning. I said that at the very beginning. That was the first thing that came out of my mouth. I said segregation was never the issue. The lack of resources was.
So that's the court, though. The court is segregation.
No, it's not. The court was about integration.
It sure was.
What are you talking? Do you know the difference? Like segregation was never the issue.
As opposed to what?
Order in the court.
When we were integrated. We got pushed back even further. Just like I said, our comprehension levels went down after we integrated. The black dollar stopped recycling after we got integrated.
Further than what? The opposition, which is segregation.
Listen, when we argue, they win. Okay, let's stop arguing. Let's stop arguing, guys. She
fooled y'all. She just sat there and said, "That's not the issue."
Come together.
I literally said that at the very beginning.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I understand when I'm being going against my own people.
You're acting like Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're acting like Trump.
You acting like Brady. You're very gracious and stuff when you win, but when you lose, you run off the court. I mean, you run off the field. I just want the people to see the collusion that's going on right here. I'm being Colin Kaepernick. I don't like it.
Who's playing that? Is that cool?
And this has been a whole nother episode of Talk Heavy.
So that wraps up a whole other episode of Talk Heavy. Y'all see how y'all did. You see how they did your boy Scoot Burgundy today, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Beyond Weirdest can get the ring this week. You know what I'm saying? But next week we're gonna see what's going on. You know what I mean? So with that being said,
wait, one more thing. Oh, Mama Penn said, "Come see her, Todd." She said, "You and her gotta talk."
Come see me.
She said, "Y'all need to talk."
I think my big mouth finally got me in trouble.
Right. So that wraps up another episode of Talk Heavy. Make sure y'all check out all things at Talk HBY. Listen, if you want some more entertainment like this, man, listen, check us out next week, 7:00. Until next time. Oh, I'm your boy Scoot Burgundy.
It's your boy Taj.
Just call me Ralph.
It's Scotty.
It's V.